A full week of special events focusing on the diversity of the Tech campus kicks off today. Coming up, we'll let you know how you can be a part of the 2018 edition of International Week.
Several music legends who got their start in the Hub City have come back to Lubbock for a very special concert. Find out where you can see the historical performance for free next.
And Texas Tech baseball is back in the win column after a big weekend at Dan Law Field. MCTV's Brogan Stewart will be in with a wrap of this past weekend series along with a look around Tech athletics in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Brianna Maldonado.
And I'm Katie Main. Texas Tech University is known around the world as one of the best schools in the United States. Every year, students, faculty, and staff from all over move to Lubbock to become a part of the Tech community.
That's right, Katie. Each spring, the Office of International Affairs organizes a week-long series of events designed to celebrate the diversity of Texas Tech. And throughout the week, you have a chance to get involved.
Kicked off International Week 2018, so this is kind of the first event. Later on, we have a college panel of ambassador forums. We'll have 4 ambassadors talking about current events right now. And then we have a few other events going on throughout the week. So we have a photo exhibit going on Thursday afternoon. So it's international students and post-study abroad students have submitted photos from their hometowns and their experiences. And those students have actually won some prizes. So we had an official, professional photographer come and judge those photos. So we have that reception going on Thursday. And then we also have the Worldwide Showcase on Saturday. This event is usually huge every year. I think last year we had something like 300 people come. It'll be in the Citibank Coliseum at 5 o'clock. And people from around the world are showing their dances and their culture from back home.
International Week continues tonight with an ambassadors forum at the International Cultural Center starting at 5:30 p.m. 4 former U.S. ambassadors will be in attendance to discuss the current administration's foreign and trade policy 1 year after the election of President Trump. Tonight's forum is free and open to the public. And tomorrow, the International Cultural Center will host an open house for all students, faculty, and staff. From 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., members of the Tech community can stop by the ICC and try international cuisine from local restaurants, tour art exhibits currently on display, and receive information for services offered by the Office of International Affairs. Tuesday's event is free for attendees. For a full list of this week's activities, just visit international.ttu.edu and click on International Week 2018.
West Texas and the Lubbock area is known throughout the country for producing legends in the music industry. And this week, an annual event is bringing several of those artists right here to campus for a night of music and memories. The 4th annual Lubbock Lights concert is scheduled for this Thursday in the Sub Allen Theater. The concert recognizes the musical heritage of the South Plains by bringing in musicians who have made an impact in Lubbock and beyond. This year's list of special guests include Jimmy Dale Gilmore, Lloyd Maines, and Amanda Shires. All 3 musicians grew up in the Lubbock area before leaving West Texas to pursue careers in the music industry.
It's all about the people here to me, and that's what I've told people on the road, coast to coast and in Europe. You know, people ask what it's like in Lubbock, and it always comes back to the people. You know, because I say it's farmland and Texas Tech, and the rest of it that makes Lubbock good are the people.
There's just so many connections. You know, family. Just growing up here, you know, it's like you're embedded in it.
But coming back is pretty badass because you got this. Can I say that on the TV? Just bleep that, because it's everything that you would miss about a home. You know, the geography and the people and the hospitality and the Thai food.
During Thursday's performance, Gilmore, Maines, and Shires will perform various hits from each of their careers. In between songs, they will discuss their careers and the processes and inspiration that led to their success. If you'd like to attend this week's Lubbock Lights concert, just stop by the Sub Allen Theater this Thursday at 7 p.m. General admission tickets are $23, but students can get in free with Tech ID. For more information on Thursday's performance, just visit lubbocklights.ttu.edu.
In other news, a former Texas Tech administrator was honored last week through a Texas Tech tradition that has been around for decades. On Friday, the university hosted a plaque dedication ceremony for the former president, Dr. Guy Bailey. Bailey was the 15th president here at Texas Tech. He served from 2008 to 2012, taking over for previous president John Whitmore. During Bailey's tenure, he helped Texas Tech's reputation as a national research university. The university also reached several graduation and enrollment records while he held the position of president. Friday's ceremony was held in the breezeway of the administration building. Bailey's plaque was unveiled along with the other 14 plaques recognizing each of the university's previous presidents. Friday's festivities wrapped up with reception in Bailey's honor.
Speaking of university history, Texas Tech is celebrating this week after achieving one of its highest rankings ever on a highly respected list. Last Thursday, Forbes magazine released their annual list of the top 300 best value colleges in the United States. In this year's list, Texas Tech jumped up 160 spots to be named 138th best value in the country. The Forbes list is created each year to give students and their families a list of schools that give them the best return on their educational investment. The ranking is based on the cost of attendance, the average amount of debt students accumulate while attending the university, the income of alumni, how quickly students graduate, and the quality and access for low-income students. Along with this year's overall ranking, Tech also ranked number 98 among public colleges and universities. Forbes' Best Value College list is published annually in the spring. There's been only one word to describe the weather here on the South Plains lately, and that's windy. Wind gusts reached 50 miles per hour on Friday afternoon, followed by 40 mile per hour gusts on Saturday.
That's true, Katie, but we did see a little bit of relief from the wind yesterday, with only a slight breeze yesterday afternoon. So what can we expect this week? Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The MCTV tower cam is showing a few clouds this afternoon along with lots of sun. We've also had a slight breeze most of the day, but conditions will begin to turn windy as we approach sunset. Today's temperatures have also been a lot warmer than the weekend, with highs climbing into the 80s. Tonight we can expect more wind and mild temperatures with lows only dropping into the upper 50s. Tomorrow we'll start the day off with breezy winds and mild temperatures, but conditions will change quickly as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures are expected to climb above 90 degrees tomorrow, and by late afternoon, wind gusts could reach 50 miles per hour. Heading into tomorrow night, we'll continue to see more wind, clear skies, and lows in the upper 40s. But on Wednesday, we'll see some big changes in the weather, with sunny skies and much lighter winds. Temperatures will also be a lot cooler, with Wednesday's high only expected to reach the low 70s. Overnight, temperatures will drop into the mid-40s, and a light breeze is expected throughout the evening. On Thursday, cooler temperatures will stay in the forecast, but we'll see a return of windy conditions and clouds. The good news is those conditions might lead to some much-needed rain on Thursday night. After sunset, the windy conditions will continue, moving a storm front into the area. We could see some thunderstorms around midnight, and that could continue into Friday morning. Looking ahead, rainy conditions on Friday could lead to some more cool temperatures this weekend.
The number 5 ranked Red Raider baseball team hosted their 4th conference series of the year at Danlaw Field this weekend, and the men's and women's golf teams are nearing the end of their seasons.
MCTV's Brogan Stewart has a look at those stories and more in sports. Brogan?
Thanks, Brianna and Katie. Starting over at the Law, the Texas Tech Red Raiders had a huge couple of days at the plate on Friday and Saturday. Friday, the team was able to score 21 runs to pull out a win against Kansas State 21-6. The baseball team's bats did not cool off on Saturday, where they were able to beat the Wildcats to the tune of 26-6, while also setting up the possibility of a sweep on Sunday. The Red Raiders finished the sweep with the final win of 9-6, and with that win, the team improves to 8-4 in Big 12 play. Tech is also one game back of Oklahoma for the lead spot, and OU will be coming to Lubbock this weekend for a 3-game series. But first, Texas Tech will travel out to Albuquerque, New Mexico to face off with the Lobos from the University of New Mexico on Tuesday. The game is slated for a 2 p.m. first pitch. In softball, the Red Raiders traveled down to Austin to face off with the Longhorns of UT. Sadly, Tech would leave Austin being the victims of a sweep. The team dropped their first game on Friday 2-5 and fell on Saturday 0-3. The final game of the weekend finished with a score of 2-6 in favor of the Longhorns. The Red Raiders softball team will not have a midweek game this week and will return to Rocky Johnson Field on Friday at 6 to begin a 3-game series against the Iowa State Cyclones. The following games will start at 4 p.m. on Saturday and a 12 p.m. first pitch on Sunday. Texas Tech also experienced some major success on the golf course this weekend as well. The number 5 men's golf team participated in the El Macero Classic, in which the team finished 3rd overall. Every player for the team ended with a score in the top 25 individually, and the scoring leader was Ivan Ramirez for the Red Raiders. Ramirez finished with a 3 over par, which also placed 3rd in the tournament. The next tournament the men's golf team will compete in will be the Big 12 tournament in Tulsa, Oklahoma, beginning April 23rd and is set to finish on the 25th. The women's golf team participated in the Lady Boilermaker Classic this weekend. The team would finish the tournament leading Purdue by 8 strokes to bring the title back to Lubbock. The Texas Tech football team held their annual spring game on Saturday at the Jones. Both sides experienced success, but the main focus was the defense because they were able to score a total of 40 points to beat the offense with a score of 27-40. The quarterback competition was also in full display, with McLean Carter leading the passing yard stat with a 139 on 11 completions, followed by Jet Duffy with 89 yards on 11 completions. The quarterbacks would be rounded out by Alan Bowman with 79 yards and completing 7 passes. Well, that's all for sports. Back to you, Brianna and Katie.
Thanks, Brogan. So, Bree, did you make it out to the spring game this weekend?
I did not. It was too cold, but I'm super excited for the fall.
Yes, me too. It's our last season, so.
Don't remind me.
I know. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you on Thursday.